just in the past week or so, two massive former Premier League names have been linked with the A-League. And the first one that you've probably heard is Nani to Melbourne victory. Nani, of course, the Portuguese star, the former Manchester United legend, used to play alongside the likes of Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, now potentially playing at Central Coast Stadium, at McDonald Road Stadium, Newcastle, out at Macarthur. This guy could be playing on Australian shores this season. From sources all around the place, it's sounding like Nani could well join Melbourne Victory this season in what would be, for me, up there as one of the biggest signings in A-League history. Alessandro Del Piero is obviously up there probably as number one. Nani, for me, would come in second, just ahead of Sturridge. Obviously, we don't want to talk about Sturridge too much. Obviously, that experiment didn't work out. If it does happen, for me, that's the second biggest name behind Del Piero for me. Nani, absolutely huge. The other one that has been linked to the A-League is Cesc Fabregas. Of course, former Arsenal, former Chelsea, Barcelona, Spain star. He's won World Cups. This one, again, I think at the time of this recording, still in the sort of the rumor stage. There has been word flying around that he could be joining Sydney FC, that he could be joining Macarthur FC. We have seen some Spanish players at Macarthur in their inaugural season. They had Benyat, they had Chusaeta. But what a massive deal that would be for whoever picks him up, Cesc Fabregas. The A-League should be doing everything possible, should be putting every resource forward to try and secure these big names because of the benefits that they bring in, man. Can you imagine? It's not just the on-field. Now, look, we can debate how much these guys would be able to contribute on the field. Obviously, they're past their prime. The off-field benefits are massive as well when you think of the crowds that they would bring in. And look, the A-League's in a tricky position at the moment where it's sort of dipped down in the past few years. All these questions and debate in terms of what do we do moving forward? How do we grow the league? How do we grow attendances? These star signings, bringing in these big players, I think is a great move. Does it kill off some opportunities maybe for some younger players coming forward? Yes, and that is the debate that comes up. But at the same time, I think you have to look at where the league is now. The A-League is struggling at the moment in terms of numbers. Crowd numbers are going down. Fans that would come into Melbourne Victory games if Nani was playing, but not just in Melbourne, across the country. Newcastle, Central Coast, Perth, Adelaide, Brisbane, Wellington. One guy coming into a club would bring in an extra potentially 1,000 or few fans to these games and would boost these crowds, would bring in these casual fans to the game and give them a chance to potentially get invested in the league. We can utilize these big signings as a bridge to get this massive fan base of football fans in Australia that don't follow the A-League and get them invested into the A-League by, them just coming along to a game because Nani's playing. But then they realize, how much fun it is, how much enjoyment you can get out of supporting a league in your own country. No, I don't care about the quality thing. I don't get involved in those debates. For me, quality isn't an issue. It's a league in your own country. It's a professional league in your own country. And it's exciting heading to live football. The A-Leagues need to do everything possible to try and bring Nani, Fabregas, and whoever else we can secure into the A-League to bring in the crowds, to bring in the hype, and to build the A-Leagues. I think it's going to be fantastic for the league. It's going to be super beneficial.